Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the first video for 2021 and it's going to be a real short one. It's going to be one set I did off stream. I actually didn't stream at all here on New Year's Day. Again, Happy New Year to everyone out there. And we went in with a different team today. We went in with Venusaur and then double anti-flyers in the back since Venusaur is obviously weak against flying. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the games real quick. This is going to be a short one. Alright, so first of all, I only played 3 sets off stream. All 3 were positive. This is going to be a 4-1, but I went 3-2 and 3-2 in 2 other sets. Obviously, Lantern is a good lead. This is actually a pretty decent switch-in for us. Obviously, Obstagoon is pretty good against our backline as the counters are super effective. And we're taking reduced damage because of our poison typing, so I just try to get up to 2 Frenzy Plants here. Frenzy is actually going to do a ton to Obstagoon. It's not very tanky. And again, this is Great League, so things are much more squishy than we're used to from Ultra League, right? Alright, so he shields the first one, takes the second one. I try to switch out into Golem, or Graveler rather, and but it's a CMP tie. So then I come into Graveler, we farm down, we get a little bit of farm coming back into the Lantern matchup. I'm going to go for just double Stone Edge. He does have Water Gun. He's going to try to farm us down since it is super effective. But I think with the 2 Volt Switch advantage, we probably make it. Oh wow, we actually don't even need to go double Stone Edge, so I decided to go for this Rock Blast since that first Stone Edge did so much damage. And we do end up taking it out. What does he have in the back? It is Frostlass. Unfortunately, we're not able to get to the move there. We do have a shield, though, so Frostlass loses the 1 shield to Lapras if it goes straight Shadow Ball, which it probably should. And we do shield a Shadow Ball, and that's pretty much GG here. We don't need to get fancy. We don't need to throw in Venusaur. We don't need to go for Skull Bash, nothing like that. It just goes straight Surf. Surf does a ton of damage. And yeah, they have to be worried about this Surf damage. As well as Frostlass is pretty squishy, so it's actually taking decent damage from these Ice Shards. Yeah, it is resisted, but it's still taking decent damage. Our Venusaur still has something like 40% HP also, so even if he did get into the next matchup, Venusaur probably could farm down at this point. And then that'll be GG in this first game. Alright, game 2, and you notice right here we're facing some more experts finally. We're getting our rating back. You know, it's been a long time. Obviously, this is a horrific lead. Alolan Sandslash resisting the grass and the poison moves. So we do come into the Vigoroth here. I usually go up to an Ice Beam, which is 6 Ice Shards, which we don't have it, but we're going to fake it here. And they almost always shield the first one. They kind of have to shield one anyways, so might as well make them think that we have the Ice Beam just in case they don't want to shield. And then we do get this off, and then they're going to farm, and the way this seems to happen, I only played 3 sets, but this came up a lot, a safe swap Vigoroth. I'll come in with Venusaur. They will get to 2 Body Slams, and I've just decided I'm going to take it every time, and then we're going to go just 2 shields with Graveler all the way. Because we do resist these counters, so we're never going to get countered down here. We get the farm all the way down. We can throw the Frenzy Plant right out with something that comes through. That Powder Snow comes in, it would KO us, so we're going to switch into Graveler so that we have this as a potential sack swap later. And he stays in here. I kind of knew this was an Ice Punch, but it felt weird, like he was just trying to do damage, or I guess maybe he was just trying to get shields, because I think he ended up having an Altaria in the back. So we have a ton of energy, and I want to land a Stone Edge onto this Altaria. I don't know, this one's close. We are going to pressure this Altaria quite a lot. We can go for the Rock Blast, but they will shield it. This is okay, though, because since we're pressuring them so much, they'll definitely go for the Sky Attack and not the Dragon Pulse. And with that Volt Switch going through, I think we just need 1 more since they're neutral. It's resisted by the Dragon type, but super effective against the Flying type. And then we have the Rock Blast, which is neutral against Alolan Sandslash because of the Ice typing. It's super effective. And then it is not very effective against the Steel typing there. So really bad lead there, but we were able to switch it. Yeah, pretty much this team is kind of like trying to win Switchback. Oh man, I remember this game. This was not fun. So as soon as I see its Dragon Breath, maybe I should have stayed in with the Venusaur. And then I didn't know how to play out this Ludicolo matchup. I actually ended up going for the bait, which I never do. I don't know if this was the right play. I mean, it did end up working out in the short term, but I never go for the bait, and I almost always tell people to never go for the bait, and then I do go for the bait here because I didn't think he would double shield. Unfortunately, I think this was a CMP tie. Yeah, I would have loved to have gotten that move off before Ludicolo got to the move, and try to get 2 shields and just let the Lapras go. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Maybe we could have just gone straight Surf the whole time. I'm not sure how the matchup plays out, because now it's 0 shields to 0 shields. I go for the Surf just because I have it, and I'm hoping, even though it's double resisted, that maybe it KOs, but it actually just doesn't here. And he actually ends up with 1 HP with this energy ball, and it KOs us here. So I'm going to come in Venusaur, get a little bit of No, I might come in Graveler. We'll see. Okay, well, we get 1 Vine Whip of energy there. He does come back in with the Charizard. Oh, man, unfortunately has Vigoroth here in the back. We go for the Stone Edge. We do resist Body Slam, but I think he's farming up here. Might go for the Bulldoze. Oh, man, we were 1 Volt Switch away, but Volt Switch is a 2-second move, or 4-turn move, and he does get the Bulldoze off, and GG. We actually would have had a pretty good chance here if they didn't get that Bulldoze off, because this Sludge Wave does a ton of damage, and I think we end up 2 Vine Whips short of getting the Frenzy Plant, which would have KO'd this Charizard. Even though Frenzy Plant's double resisted, Charizard is extremely squishy, so it goes down almost instantly to even the Frenzy Plant, from that HP at least. Alright, this guy's name's Geodude. He might have a Graveler or a Golem in the back, maybe both. Obviously, this is a really good lead for us. You can decide whatever you want. Sometimes you could bait, sometimes not. I prefer not to bait here, but I have done it before, so not saying, I should say most of the time I don't bait. You're going to get to 2 pretty easily, and you can either take the 2 shield advantage or, yeah, take out the Mon. He does end up coming in with another thing that Venusaur is really good against. I do have to shield this. This is actually insane against Graveler. So I might as well stay in Venusaur. Obviously, whatever in the back is weak to Venusaur as well. I assume, based on the fact that he brings in something that Venusaur is super effective against, is it something that resists, or Venusaur resists. So maybe a Vigoroth or an Obstagoon in the back. Most people safe swap Vigoroth, so I'm going to guess Vigoroth here. It is Vigoroth. We do get a Frenzy Plant off. It's going to do a lot of damage. And I probably should come in Alolan Golem. Yeah, because Alolan Golem has no chance of doing anything to the Stunfisk. So I might as well go for the farm down here and then throw some Stone Edges onto the Stunfisk. And then still have Lapras, which is going to be doing super effective with the Ice Shards, as well as super effective with the Surfs. Even though you're taking super effective with the Discharge, you're at least dealing that much back. And based on as much damage as the Stone Edge did the first time, I'm assuming that this Stone Edge is going to KO as well. So 1 HP, but we did have 2 full Mon in the back. Well, 1 full Mon, 1 a quarter Mon. Alright, the Venu lead. I didn't know how I wanted to play this. So I think what I decided in the moment was I'm going to go just straight for the Sludge Bomb here. And then I'm going to shield the Sludge Bomb because I'm sure he's got a Alolan Golem in the back. Almost sure. And so as soon as he throws this, I'm going to shield, switch to Lapras, try to get in that Ice Shard damage. They do have enough for almost a Frenzy Plant here, and I am going to have to shield that. So they do have a 2 shield lead on us, but we still have the full Venusaur, which in my mind I'm already saying I have a really good shot of using this against a possible Golem or Graveler in the back. Because those 2 are really popular right now, the Rock Electric Pokemon. Yeah, so if you want to go something anti those, like Stunfisk, that's obviously really good. And then we're going Venusaur, which I think is really good right now, too. I never really tried it, but a lot of people are hyping it up recently, so I decided, I'll give it a try. We do pull a shield back. If I could just get to this Surf, I can't. Shadow Ball kills us, Avalanche doesn't. So they do have to do the highest energy move that they have. And then I'm going to be able to farm this down, because even if they Shadow Ball us, it doesn't KO. We get the Volt Switch through there. Again, we think it's Golem or Graveler. We have a ton of energy here, but we're very low on HP here. Okay. I think they're going to shield this to try to get a Sludge Bomb off. Oh man, I remember this game. We actually go for the Frenzy Plant here, and we lose the CMP tie, meaning that they have a higher attack Venusaur than us, which sucks because we've thrown the move now. We would have been insane to farm this down. We would have been so good. I do fully undercharge to get a little bit of extra farm, and we just need to get one Frenzy Plant off to KO this this Graveler. We CMP tie again, lose another CMP tie. They do use their energy here, and I think we have a Stone Edge, which could KO. And we almost have another Rock Blast. They need 2 Volt Switches, I believe, to the next Rock Blast themselves. I think we need 1. I go for the Undertap, and we get it. All right, GG. So that one was really good because we predicted what was in the back, right? So we really... That's the only reason we kept the Venusaur alive. Otherwise, in a mirror, I wouldn't normally do that. But in the Venusaur mirror... Venusaur, the things you're going to have in the back are usually also weak to Venusaur as well. So like I said, we only played 3 sets here on New Year's Day, and I'm almost out of Pokeballs. I literally have 1 after this. No Ultra, no... What is it called? Master Ball? I don't remember. No Great and no Ultra, and then 1 regular Pokeball. So that's pretty bad. But like I said, we had 3 positive sets. We only played 3 sets. We had a 3-2, a 3-2, and then we ended on a 4-1 here. So, again, thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for everyone who supports me, and I hope y'all have had a great New Year's Day, and I hope that 2021 is starting off well for y'all. So I'll see y'all in the next one.